Listen, friends, I cannot move forward without saying God is absolutely amazing. And I would scream it, but it might scare Patrick or you. God is so good. Let me tell you something. When you start doing your part and start aligning yourself, like you really getting yourself together. You know what I'm saying? You really anchored in this thing. I'm telling you, he will open those doors for you. This ain't nobody else's story. This is my story. You understand? And this is where all of the confidence come from. Let me tell you, I had the honor of hosting the pre-show, y'all, for the Kingdom Nightlife pre-show. Y'all, shout out to the Kingdom Life Coalition family, Nightlife Coalition. Let me tell you, Tiff, Pastor T, all of them, just be all. Thank you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never been in a building with so many people, young and seasoned, on fire for God, man. It's where I need to be. So we doing this strictly for the kingdom. We doing this strictly for the kingdom, y'all. So this is the beginning of the beginning. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I am so blessed. But listen, this week I really had some time to really reflect, right? And I was thinking about the things that are transpiring in my life at this moment. And I realized my purpose. I know y'all like, girl, we thought you, nah, like I knew, I kind of, I accepted the tags, but I really, really realized my role in this role, in this world, my role in this world. And my job is to see the divine you. I come across so many people, right? And you that's before me, right? We're having this moment. And I see you in your present state, but I also have to see the future that's embedded in you at your divine state. So if you come across me and if I get that one-on-one on you, it is my job to pour. Yes, y'all, it's the real tea. It's a real thing. You got to live this thing. You got to walk this thing out for real, for real. So it's my job to see you in your divine state in this present moment. Because again, friends, your future is not ahead of you. It's not. It's in you. You see, right now, y'all, I'm working on the 50-year-old me. You know what I'm saying? I got to get myself together because soon, we'll be turning 50. So I got to start working on the 50-year-old me. Does that make sense? The 50-year-old me is in me. It's not out there. It's in me. I have to become her. Am I making sense, somebody? For instance, in a seed, there's a tree, right? And every bird, there's a flock. And every boy, there's a man. And every girl, there's a woman. And every idea, there's a mind. Let that simmer real quick. Just let that sit in your shundalo real quick. Listen, God, you are here today because God has sent you to be a solution of a problem that's going on today. You are the solution to the problem of today. That's why you're here. So you got to become that. Look around your neighborhood. What's going on in your family? You have to know the position that you play because we all play a position. We all are the answer to somebody's problem. You just have to believe that. Yeah. Everything is according to your belief system. Your life is the sum of your belief system. So we're gonna check into that. We're gonna check into that. Let's get into these yams because they're boiling. Greetings. Greetings, my beautiful, beautiful brother or sister. It's your girl, your big homie, TT, y'all, and welcome to TT Talk. I mean, I'm gonna have to get some little clappers or something. I need to do a little something to hype myself up. You understand what I'm saying? First, before we dive into these grits, we got to give a special thanks to the APAP team for allowing your girl. I mean, they keep entrusting me with this platform to represent God and his kingdom. Because it is about the kingdom. It's about what's going on now. It's about affecting this earth right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know some of you struggle with your belief. It's a struggle. I struggled with mine. I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger with it. But in the beginning, the belief was, boy, I tell you, it didn't have no measurement. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? And a lot of times we struggle with our belief for many different reasons. Because of our experiences, our upbringing, culture, and sometimes the pain. The question I want to ask you on today, like just think about it for a moment, because I told you my job, you know what my job is? My job is to get you to think now. Just think. And if I can get you to think, you can start questioning it. If you can start questioning it, you're going to start seeking. And baby, when you start seeking, you're going to start figuring out some things. Okay, you're going to discover it for yourself. And that's what I'm going to need you to do. At the end and the beginning of the day, y'all, it is about your relationship with God. Your relationship, your walk. I had a hard time because I see what's going on in the world. It is so much. And I'm just I'm a speck out here. You understand? Literally a speck. And I said, like, God, there's so much going on. There's so much going on in the world. Like, how can we save the world? And he spoke to me. He spoke to me. He did. And you know what it is, friend? Take this with you, boo. Take this with you. We can't save the world. You can't. But you know what we can do? You can be a better representative when you go out into the world. I have to make sure I live beyond. I have to make sure that I am that example, that blueprint for God. Am I making sense? You got to make sure that your walk is together. You live a life without blaming someone. Can you literally just sit there and think about yourself in its totality and everything that you've been through? Don't blame anyone. You have to save yourself. Ooh, that's such something there. It starts with you first. You keep trying to fix everybody around you. You need to fix you first. And that was the one thing that I said when I first began this walk. I had to be honest with myself. I had to be honest with myself. And Lord knows, every day I have to kill this flesh. I have to. This flesh be ready to cuss people out. She be ready to swing. Oh, Lord, Jesus, because I was tried this week. I almost lost it. I lost it a little bit, but it didn't go too bad, but I felt something coming. Keep me on the prayer list. We all need to be prayer. But there will be good days and there will be bad days. But everything starts with you. It's the inner you that you need to work on. And every day you got to keep telling yourself, believing in yourself. You got to overcome yourself every day. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. About a couple of weeks ago, right? We went to the car wash. It was I was with my husband and the boys. And of course, I wasn't finna do no washing. Not with all those boys around. You understand what I'm saying? So they were washing the car. It was hot. And so I went inside to sit down. And it was this young lady named Billy there. What's up, Billy? What's up, Billy? We were sitting up there and we were talking. So she came to me and she said, can I share a story with you? And I said, sure. And so she began to tell me about how she was unable to have children. And in the midst of that, she had adopted her nephew. And so she said she kept praying and she kept praying and she was going back and forth to the doctors. And she said, I just kept believing in spite of, I believe she said she had some miscarriages. I'm not sure. I think she said she had a couple of miscarriages. And so she was sharing with that, me with that. And she kept saying, I kept the faith. I kept the faith. And she shared the story of how she had 2 children. So I'm like, oh, wow. So then she began to tell me about all of these sicknesses she had. And when she was going back and forth to the doctor and it seemed to get worse. And she kept saying, I just kept believing. I kept believing. I didn't lose my faith. I just kept believing that I will be healed. And to the point where she said, now I am healed from all of those diseases and I don't have to take any medication. And I said, wow. And for the first time, y'all, I asked the question, because in my life, I noticed that people open up to me, right? It's a gift, right? My husband always says me. It may be me. I don't know. But people, I could be in a grocery line and I will find out that they got divorced, they done lost a kid, all in like 2 minutes, right? So for the first time, I asked her, I said, what made you share that story with me? Why did you tell me that? And you know what that woman told me? She said, God told me to tell you that story. And she said, whatever you believe in, keep believing, because everything is according to your faith. Billy! Billy had me up there. One tear got out my eye when she said that, because it's amazing how God works. And he will speak to you through people that I ain't even know that woman got down like that. I didn't even know the woman, but you would never know who you encounter, and you encounter his angels. And it was such a blessing because she gave me a beacon of hope. And I want to give you that today. So I'm going to pass that on to you today. Whatever you are believing on today, don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. To go to can't down you, okay? Don't stop. Don't give up on your vision. And where I'm at in life, listen, if it don't line up with the vision, if it don't line up with what I got going on in my life, then you shouldn't be doing it. Your vision is what protects you. Your vision is what keeps you. So you need to do something outside of your 9 to 5. What are you creating? What are you bringing to this world that we have not seen, y'all? There is something in you that needs to become. And when I did the show, and I was listening to so many people and they stories, and how a lot of them had to be lost to find themselves. Everything starts with you until you learn how to fight you and overcome you. That's when you be able to access this thing. That's when you can get that momentum to keep going. To go, let me tell you. I was just telling a friend this yesterday. I said, it's like this. I say I want to lose weight. Okay, I'm trying to get this weight down. But if I sit up here every day in my routine, I get up, I pray. Yeah, I pray. But I sit up there and I binge on my whatever shows that I'm watching, sitting up there eating them biscuits and them potatoes, doing the same thing I've been doing. Y'all, let me ask you, you smart enough? Will I lose the weight? I'm praying though. Lord, help me lose this weight. But I'm doing the same thing. How are you going to get a different result? If you don't change, you got to change something in your daily walk, friends. Okay? So whatever you're facing on today, keep believing. Because your reality ain't going to give it to you, cupcake. You're going to have to see this thing before you see this thing. You got to believe it before it get there. And I know it sounds crazy, but that's what we call faith. Yeah, it's crazy until it happened. It's crazy until it happened. Get your own understanding. Get your own experience. Let me tell you something. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Listen, I don't know everything. I don't know all them prophets in the Bibles. I don't know all of the scriptures, but I know my experience. I know my encounter. And can't nobody take that from me. You got to get this for yourself. You understand? You can say whatever you want to say about God. But to me, he is real in my life. He has shown me. He proved it to me. It ain't for you. It's for me. So you got to get your own understanding. That's why you have to get in this word daily, friends. To get the reassurance. The Bible is just a great mind conditioner. It's a great conditioner for the mind. Because your mind is under attack every single day. You ain't got to leave your bed and your mind is fighting you. You don't even want to get up. Okay, that's a battle. That's real talk. So you got to know that you got to put something in there. You sitting, laying there, drowning in your own thoughts is not going to fix you. It's not, friend. It's not. You got a part to play. Get up and play your part. Keep praying and eating your biscuits and see if the weight come off. Keep praying and eating your biscuits. What do you look like? You better put some action in that. He only require a little. I'm going to get up out of here. He only require a little, friend. Just a little effort. Just like with Jesus, when he fed all the 5,000, right? He only had 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. He just needed a little to work with. Give him a little something to work with. Just like the widow with the oil. She had a little bit of oil, y'all. She had a little bit of that blue magic oil. And the prophet Elijah told her, he said, you go on and get your neighbors and you collect all them jars and the little oil that you got gonna fill up all of those oils for her to make her money. He took her little and he turned it to a lot. He takes TT little and he turns it to a lot. Everything I give from my scarcity, y'all. I don't have it like that. But God blesses your work. He gonna bless your step. Give him your little. God will take your little and turn it into a lot. I am a living, breathing witness to that. Okay? God loves you, friend. God loves him some you. And I know that it's hard to believe because your reality is slowly beating it out of you every single day. But keep the faith, friend. Do your part. You are loved by God, believe it or not. Again, that's if you believe it. Thank you for allowing your girl to pour this sweet tea of love, inspiration, and motivation. Y'all tune in next week to see what God is going to do. Because you know I have absolutely no idea. But this I do know. I'm going to give you this. Take this now, friend. Take it with you. Put it in your pocketbook. Okay. Put it in your wallet. Okay. Put it in your mind. Put it in your spirit. God didn't put you here to go to heaven. He didn't say, oh, I put you here and you sit here, you suffer, and then you're going to die and you're going to go to heaven. No. You came from heaven, sweetheart. You came from heaven, sweetheart. God sent you here to have dominion. God has sent you here to fill the earth with heaven. So we are to create heaven here on earth. This is our kingdom. This is our kingdom. This is where we have dominion. You have to learn to live with the higher conscious of life, friend. Okay? We got to live higher. You got to go higher. We got to live higher. We got to go up above that. Okay? God bless you. And remember, it starts with you. It started with you. It's going to end with you. Now you go out there and you live a blessed life. Give him your little, y'all. Give him your little, and he'll turn it into a lot. Mwah. Bye.